Let me get this thing switched around here so y'all can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now can I do this? Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay, why is it locked? Hey, what's up, buddy? I haven't been live in forever. I'm trying to figure out how to even do this, and I still forget. Hold on here. What's that do? Oh, nice. What's up, Chippy? Top of the morning to you. Yeah, it's like 10:30 or something here. I don't know what time it is. And sorry, guys, I'm trying to figure out the orientation. They changed this since the last time I've been on. And plus, I think the last time I used it, I used another. It's like a sandbox program where it's not affiliated with YouTube, so I don't know. S Couch, good morning. Trying to fix a little breakfast on my Blackstone. Love this thing. About 950 there. There where you're at, gotcha. How do you change the orientation, Chippy? Do you know? See, when I change the orientation, which I just did it says orientation is locked. Rotate device back. YouTube has spoken. The mighty YouTube has spoken. Hey, Todd, what's up, buddy? Well, guys, sorry it's going to be like this, looks like. Because I don't really want to start a new live and all that crap. So, you guys like that title? FOD? Oh, you have to set it before you go live? Freaking fantastic. What should I do? You guys think I should go re-go? I don't even know how to talk. I need some coffee. There it is, right there. Kalahari Resorts. That's right up by Killinger. Oh man, it's such an awesome place, especially for kids. What's up, Zach? Yeah, I'll just roll with it. You guys cool with that? Should I roll with it? I know I hate it when it's like in this orientation, but if you guys are cool with it, I'm cool with it. FOD, apparently it means Friends of Doug. This guy killing me, man. I'm dead. Oh, goodness. Okay, anyway. I gotta clean this grill up a little bit first. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk a bunch about that because it's kind of pointless. But I mean, you gotta be kidding me. That's all I gotta say. Oh goodness, so something else, man. Sometimes I don't think we're gonna make it as a human species. I really don't. The aliens coming here, I guess. They're like, oh shoot, perhaps we should try somewhere else, guys. Can't wait to see if the stack improves performance. Oh yeah, I know. Sorry, man. See, I got a guy I'm sending that to. He's building it for Sawfest even more. It's pretty rowdy right now. That's all got second place, tied with second place with who was it? Gary. I can't remember. Was it Gary? I can't remember, but second place at Sawfest last year, like it is. This saw right here. This one, Neotech 892. You guys like those custom dogs I made? I just cut the 3 deals off in the middle right there. Nothing fancy. It's real easy to do. It's kind of cool looking. Just something different. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm trying to read this stuff at the same time. This is more about breakfast. Don't beat me up too bad, guys. Yeah, FOD means Friends of Doug, apparently. I didn't make it up. FOD, wasn't that a band way back in the 2000s? Or is that VOD or something? Or I can't remember. Golly. See what happens when you don't drink enough coffee before you do things? Man, I don't have thoughts on the whole thing. Vintage engines repair. I'm just trying to. I mean, it was seriously not that big a deal to me. I mean, like I said, mountain. It was a molehill and turned into a mountain. It was like a couple videos, few videos, and on to the next thing. And that's what I did. So So I guess people like getting those views though. So got to keep hanging on to it. He's got his saws. I never had that dude's saws. Something wrong with him, man. Get into it. I actually am friends with a lot of a lot of people in the OP community, but I'm not actually on. I don't ever get on there. I don't ever get on there. If I ever get on there, it's just a quick thing. Like if I'm looking to find a part or looking, to find information about a particular chainsaw or something or a vent. But I don't really. I guess I am a member there. I remember signing up a couple of years ago or a few years ago, but I don't usually interact with it. It's got great HTML search optimization and stuff on their site, so it's real easy to find stuff. But no, I'm not. I am friends with a lot of them. Also close friends with Novice. Yeah, I know Bodie really well. I hope you guys don't take his shenanigans on camera for who he really is. He actually very, very good guy, man. We hung out a couple of days last year at Paul Onion and then at Sawfest, and we really good dude, man. Really good dude. I can't say enough. We kind of had it out in the beginning on some things, but we got to know each other, and yeah, really good guy, man. He's an entertainer. And he does a good job at it, I think. You got to give him credit for that. And I look forward to seeing how his channel progresses. I think he's going to do really well if he keeps it going. But I can't say enough nice things about him personally, because I know him personally, The Sharpie is a nice touch, yeah. You know, that's funny, ground pounder. Um, you talk about the Sharpie. I'm gonna turn this down now. You talk about the Sharpie. I have I have a computer degree, computer science degree, and I've worked in government most of my life in communications and stuff, using that. But the job I have now, which is also public sector stuff, it excuse me, I'm governmental employee still, but have now is more on communications and I do a lot of like electronics work and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty fun. I like it. But anyway, that being said, I used to have this business too. It's a like advertising, marketing, and web development. And I used to like make people websites and design. You know, I'm an artist, so you know, like design things and all this stuff. So, um, I had this vinyl cutter, this big, huge, nice vinyl cutter, where you can put like graphics on like signs or people's vehicles or like you know all kinds of stuff. So, and I still have that machine. I'll probably end up doing some cool designs and stuff on like bars and like you know instead of a Sharpie. So I actually have the capabilities of being professional. It's just kind of fun to, you know, make it not professional sometimes. You know, I don't know, there's just something fun in it. Just kind of like being goofy like that. I don't know. 'Cause if it's my character, I'm goofy, you know. I love these Blackstone grills. If you guys don't have a Blackstone grill, you're missing out, man. I love these things. They're so easy to clean up and everything. Oh, this is just water. Let me put this sausage on here and I'll get back to the comments. This is Bob Evans pork sausage, just, you know, regular old stuff. That's a big old piece of sausage right there. Look at it. It'll make you all hungry. This big old sucker. Bam. I'll make one huge one too for me. Oh, big boy. Yeah, give me a second. I'll get back to the comments. I'm hungry. This is just a thing for making like smash burgers and stuff. Like a griddle thing. I forget what it's called. And I like getting it hot and then just kind of See, it's got those grill marks. She's pressing on there. Just kind of let the weight push it down. Sometimes it sticks on there, but yeah, like now. It's not hard to get off. It'll heat up and come off. No, you just got to peel it off. There it goes. Yeah, see? Like that. I love cooking. I cook all kinds of stuff. Sausage seems to stick on this more than like ground beef. I think you got to have it cooked a little bit more. And that's good. Helps when this thing's hot. Yeah, let me get this done. I'll get to the comments, guys. Sorry. I know it's kind of a late morning, but I like sleeping in on Saturdays. Usually, you know, I was working till 11 o'clock last night, so like work. I have a real job, you know, because some of us have to work real jobs, you know. Can't sit and criticize people online all day. And sue people all the time and stuff like that. Not all of us have that luxury. Our tax dollar, somebody's tax dollars has to pay for that stuff, right? The litigations and the... Don't even get me started, man. Don't even get me started on that. So yeah, I'm about pretty easy week, really. Maybe I don't even think I hit 50 hours this week. I don't know why pork sticks on there somewhere. It's weird. It needs cooked more. Oh, I know why. Smash these down regular, like Grandma used to do. Oh man, nobody beats Grandma's breakfast, huh? Nobody beats Grandma's food, period. Grandma had the best food, man. Like chicken and dumplings, for example. Oh, that was my favorite. Chicken dumplings and mashed potatoes. You eat that meal at lunchtime and you did not have to eat the rest of the day, like stuck to your ribs or something, man. Let me show you a Kentucky style lunch. It's how we do it. You're like, oh. Now here, stuff some of this lemon meringue pie down your throat too. I don't have any room. I tell you, we've lost a lot. How we do things, man. I tell you what, I remember my grandma, my great grandma's who I'm talking about. Her name was Jemima. She hailed from Rockcastle County, Kentucky. This is on my mom's side. My dad's side is Indian and everything else. But she didn't know how to read or write. I mean, she had to just like scribble something when she signed a checkbook, for example. Somebody had to write it out for her and she like scribbled something. It was crazy. But I tell you what, probably the smartest woman I ever met. I mean, they grew up. Think about how they lived back then. They grew up and you had to work for everything. We don't have to do any of that stuff, man. Like, I remember going over to her house, and the garden was like a half an acre, like just a typical garden, like all the vegetables and, I mean, she had these huge, like, grapevines and strawberries and all this stuff, and they ate all that, and she canned everything, tomatoes and just whatever. And that's what they ate. They butcher hogs and beef, pork and beef, and them and their neighbors. They used to share this like ice cellar thing, I guess. I wasn't alive when they did that, but like something like by the riverbed or something, this real cool place. They put it in like in this sawdust or something, or maybe it was an ice house on that. It was milk where they didn't have a refrigerator. She was telling me about all this stuff. It's like, man, I couldn't imagine. We got it so good now, you know. So good in a way, bad in another way. It's like there's something to be said when you really earn something. Like something as simple as food, which is something you have to have, right? Something simple as food. It's crazy when you think about it, but it's just crazy how times have changed so much over the last, I mean, what, 100 years? The Great Depression. Sometimes I think we need another Great Depression just to bring everybody back together. I mean, it's horrible to say that, but it's like we've lost what humanity is supposed to be or something, You follow me? What I'm trying to say? It's like you take something away, you don't know what you miss until it's gone, kind of thing. And if you have to fight for that stuff and you know in your everyday life just to eat, for example, then you appreciate it a lot more. I'll guarantee you that. I'm babbling now, but yeah, somebody's probably looking, going, "Yeah, Doug, your sausage looks like crap." I know. I didn't say I was a chef. Anyway, I'd say that sausage is done. Don't want to overcook that. So we're going to go ahead and set that over here. All right. So next, going to clean this off a bit. Can't clean off all the goodness, all that flavor. Love my Blackstone. Hold on, guys. I gotta get you a spoon. All right. Okay. Let me clean this off just a little bit more. It's just water. Yeah, I'll get to the comments here in a second, guys. Sorry, I'm starving. A little bit of butter. All right, watch how fast these pancakes cook. It's so easy on this thing, man. Make small ones. I don't get a super good signal back here. Hopefully you guys are seeing that, or I didn't get kicked off or something. You could fix so many pancakes on this thing. Love my black stuff. All right. It's like, yep, yep, yep. That was a close one. Yep. Uh-huh. Look at that. So easy. Anyway, what's going on? You still alive? Scroll back up here. Okay, here we go. Zach, Chippy, Todd, Vintage Engine Repairs. Must be the only people on the internet today. Us, huh? Jason, what's up? I wish I was eating breakfast instead. I'm replacing the cam and lifters in a Hemi. Shh, that sounds fun, though. I mean, kinda. I don't know how to say that. Herdigan on the line, maybe? I don't know how he's going to handle anything, dude. John Bob, what's up? Jimbus Maximus. Morning, sir. Andrew Scott. Morning. Red Man. Yes, breakfast. Let's turn some of these so I don't burn them. I'm going to go ahead and kill this grill. Not kill it, but you know what I mean. Just a couple of it. Just me and my girlfriend for breakfast today. My girly friend. There it is. That's all. Just some breakfast and somebody tell me if we're still alive. No way. Are we still live, guys? Somebody tell me. Let's see. Oh my God, we are? No way. That's so funny. Hold on a second. I'll tell you guys what happened. You're going to laugh so hard. What's happening? Okay. I could still read the comments even too. Look at that. Let me get my coffee. Oh, what's up, y'all? So, I was out here. I have my. I can show you here how exactly I have it. If you can see that here on my back porch. Golly, man, I can't see what's going on in that thing. So there's my grill, and then see how I got my. It's hard to show, but yeah, see, I got it like that kind of, and it's right in the sun. So the phone got too hot. My phone got too hot in it, and it said, you can't do anything until it cools down. So I stuck it in the freezer for a second, and it popped right back up. So that's what happened there. All right, let me go back to some stuff. I don't want to miss you. Anyway, happy Saturday to everybody. And oh God, we're already throwing out Turtle Man and stuff like that. John Bob, you jokester. Hey, you guys, John Bob is like a comedian, man. That dude cracks me up. If you ever get a chance to talk to him, man, you got to chat with him. He is so hilarious. Kills me. It's hard to talk because I laugh the whole time. And you stop doing that, man. JB. Backyard firewood. I didn't see you come in. Yes, Grandma's the best. Ground pounder. I know. I do. I need a chainsaw lawyer. You know one? I'll probably be burned at the stake. Heck yeah, I got family in Kentucky. Couch. Hazard, Kentucky. I was just right through there, man. On my way down to Hilton Head and all that. Through Tennessee and Kentucky. I think we all came from Kentucky. I used to know how to talk. But I'm from Kentucky, so I can't. No, I'm kidding. Just one state away, right? Indiana's weird because Michigan has this like weird, like Wisconsin type talk. And Kentucky, is more of a southern thing. And Indiana's kind of stuck in between. So we're like in between the two. I think I took on more of the Kentucky one. See you, Todd. Sorry, man. I'm just catching up, guys. Talking amongst each other. Yeah, I get pretty boring. I don't blame you. Yes, good times make weak men. That's right, man. You got to work hard. We are made to physically exert our bodies. And at the end, there's some sort of reward. Now, I think the reward is turned more into the self-gratification into money or some sort of self-gain from other people. And I hate it. You're completely right. Goats, didn't see you come in. What's up, buddy? You hungry? Goats, you want to talk about a worker? That dude works. He works now. That's one a real one right there. Well, I'm glad you like that. Yeah, I haven't gotten to eat it yet. I was hoping my girlfriend would come outside here and we could have some breakfast. If she does, maybe she'll bring the syrup. Backyard firewood, man, through a super chat. Thanks. Dang, you didn't have to do that. Feel like I should be paying you guys to watch me. Oh, you made waffles. I want to get a waffle maker, John, Bob. I want to get a waffle maker so bad. I used to have one. It was a real small type deal, but we went to this hotel in Asheville, North Carolina. I love this little hotel. It's called Townhouse something by Marriott. It was real cheap. It was like $125 for one night. 2 queen beds, you got a kitchen, all this stuff, and this huge free breakfast in the morning. What I'm getting at is they had these 2 humongous waffle makers there. You know, you put it in and you flip it and you set a timer. Oh man, I'm gonna get one of those again. They're so awesome. We are out of bacon and eggs, okay? Actually, I am out of bacon and eggs. I'd be cooking some eggs for sure. I want an egg. Goats, man, you're crazy. Bro. Okay, yeah, that's when yeah. I was stuck on loop saying bro. No, I wasn't. I can't wait to watch this back. This is gonna be great. All right, here comes some syrup. Oh, you said, well, there's my girlfriend. Can I eat now? Sorry, honey. She's not happy. She's not happy. Yeah, John Bomb, man, he's a big old boy, man. I met him last year officially at Paul Bunyan. Anything south of Middle Indianapolis, gotcha. I'm from Hazard now, live in Greenville. All right, kitty cat. I avoid going south as much as possible. Man, it's beautiful down there. A lot of logging and stuff they're doing now. Chippy, thanks for the super chat, brother. You didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate you, though. Might be having to use that stuff for bail. Just say. Can't stay like, hey, Casterin, what's up, bud? Good to see you, Winston. Goats. I was like the stone between 2 mountains when John Bonham and Matt Butcher were standing next to me. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Man, I wish we could have hung out longer, John Bob. Me and you and Aaron. Man, that place was crazy, wasn't it? Paul Bunyan. You going this year? I don't know if I'm going to that or not, man. Me and Bodie were talking about setting up a booth there and get some other YouTubers and stuff and just like hanging out. But I don't know, he's had some things happen, and I did too this year. Thank you. Look at this, guys. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks. I'm eating. I'll talk to y'all. Hey, Chippy. Chippy's awesome, man. Chippy, those bars and stuff, man. I gotta get cleaned up in the barn and stuff, and then I'll start doing some Mac stuff and highlight those bars and all that. You still doing that stuff, Chippy? You still going to those little sell-offs or whatever they are, auction type thing? Man, you got some killer stuff. How far am I from Indy? About an hour east. Right on the Ohio border. Richmond, I mean, everybody knows that already now from another channel, but I don't care. Richmond, Indiana, there's 50,000 people here. I finally got through all them bars at Tazapalooza, still doing auctions, yes. Cool. Yeah, man, you got some stuff that you can't even get now on that. There's some really cool stuff, man. You're a good dude. Sending a few of those out to the community and stuff. That's really cool, man. I froze again? Yeah, I'm probably on Wi-Fi, and I'm pretty far from the router. You'd think it'd pick up the 5G, but it's good. Yeah, the heat passed here. Ground pounder. Sorry, I don't know the name. Ground pounder, not grounder pounder. Somebody else says it like that. Anyway, yeah, I went down to Hilton Head Island, and it was really hot here, and it was like over 100 in the heat index and everything. But it was cooler down on Hilton Head Island. If that tells you anything. So we missed that, and then came back, and it was, high 70s, low 80s, and then shoot, it got down to 60 something one day. It was beautiful, and then it's hovering around 80 or so now, though. It's getting hot again, it seems like. I don't know, it may just be me, but grounder pounder. Terry B, what's up? Elkhart County, yeah, beautiful down there. I'll tell you what's really pretty is that Brown County in Indiana. Beautiful, beautiful place. My aunt and uncle lived there. They bought a house. They retired from the state and bought a house down there. Well, they're building a house down there. Jonathan, man, you are killing me with that stuff. I can't stop laughing. It's the best. You're gonna be my one free phone call, Jonathan. So all right, John Bob. Thanks for swinging by, brother. And grace us with your presence. I'm still going to send you a couple chains. I'm just a loser, I guess. Baby. I'm a loser, baby. Where have I heard that song at? Anyway, I get with you, bro. Brian Two Bears. Morning, sir. Yeah, never stops. Work, work, work. Gary, Indiana is gorgeous God's country. Yeah. I hope you're being funny. Maybe some of it. Well, yeah, there is when you get up by Michigan border and stuff. There's some stuff, and you go through Gary into Chicago and all that. You can have that stuff. I'm not a city boy at all, man. At all. I hate going to big cities. Oh yeah, West Virginia's gorgeous. Virginia too. I'm munching on breakfast, pancakes and sausage. Me and my girl, we're sitting out here outside in the back eating breakfast. It's a late breakfast, but we got opportunity to sleep in, so we did. If you were talking to me, Ricky. Ohio sucks, man. I love Ohio. I'm a Buckeye. I was born in Oxford, Ohio. I'm originally a Buckeye. Plus, they got awesome football team. They didn't do so good last year at that one game, but Michigan, woo, put the hurt on them. If you were here, I'd sure give you some, Ricky. Anybody's welcome at my table, buddy. Pastor Mike, morning to you. Harrison County. Very cool. No, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, coffee. My girlfriend is hot, FYI. I'm not going to show y'all. You'll be like, dang, Doug, you are lucked out there, buddy. What's she doing with your ugly mug? Okay, let me go back here. Doug, you have your passport. Chippy, I have a passport. I think it might have expired. So I'll have to get a renewal. But yeah, dude, I'm only like 4 hours away from, excuse me, Canadian border, Canada border, whatever. Shoot, I think Briscoe's like an hour from it. I gotta go up and see him. Jonathan, Nokerville, Louisiana. It's a good place to be. Man, I got nothing personal against that guy. I don't. I I don't know what he's going on about. I think it's hilarious, but whatever. That dude is just out there, man. I never have had anything against the guy. I tried to, heck, his first, after I reviewed that Saul, his first video he made was thanks, Indiana Doug, for, doing the review, and, you helped me understand this and that and about this company, and great. No problem, man. I mean, I was honest in that review just like any other Saul, and then next thing you know, a couple days later, he's just killing me, man, bashing me, and this and that. And then he apologized. And then I went on there and I said, apology accepted, you know, and then it was on again, I guess. So I don't know, man. Views, maybe. People wanting views. I don't care. Like I said, I've moved on from all that. I'm on to this little 660 racer and stuff, and you know, back to your regularly scheduled program. Montana, oh, Montana's so beautiful, my God. Chippy Goat, John Bob, Ground Pounder. Mr. Brian, plethora of knowledge, the knowledge man. Well, he won't say that, but that guy knows what he's doing. Let me tell you that. Learned a lot from that fella. Appreciate you, Brian. Southeast Ontario, don't count. Okay. Proteus Patrick. You know what, man? Good morning to you as well. I think when I very first started watching Buck and Billy Ray, which was, golly, he was like refurbishing drum sets when I started watching him. So I don't know how many. I know he had maybe 4 digits in subscribers probably. But I'm pretty sure that Proteus Patrick was there around that same time, because it's one of the first names and I'll never forget that. And I've been seeing your name forever, man. It's crazy. Years. So, but anyway, thanks for hanging out. I just kind of fell off with Buckin. I mean, I got nothing against the guy or anything. I've learned a lot from that gentleman there. And it was cool that I got to hang out with him for a bit last year and all that, and meet, you know, he ran one of my saws, and it's just, you know, I can't do those lives anymore, man. I just cannot do that. It drives me nuts. I can't follow it. And a lot of his videos are very repetitive and stuff, and I kind of fell off that a little bit. So, but you know, he's the king, man. He's the king of the saws, isn't he? I mean, he started a lot of stuff. You got to give him credit for that if you don't like him. Toes. Oh, yeah, no. No, you don't even want to know, guys, what she said. So, yeah, you're right. You're right, Brian. You're right. You're right. How do you fit those superchargers under the hood? Honestly, man, I mean, I'm just going to be completely honest. I've been around some really good builders and mechanics, you know, a lot of my life. And I know a lot about chainsaws, but I've just never really been into the, like, building and rebuilding and porting and all that. Briscoe, you know, pretty much made me buy a grinder, so I went to Harbor Freight and got one of those. It works pretty well too. But what I've learned is, and this would be a good video, what I've learned from all of this is compression is king, because he's asking where, Ground Pounder asked, where's the supercharger under the hoods of your saws or whatever. Compression is king. Get your compression up and you'll gain a ton of power. So whatever you got to do that. That's why you'll see a lot of people checking squish right off the bat. You squeeze that squish band tighter and you'll usually instantly gain some power from that. And then understand those numbers. you know, where things sit, and then understand what ports do when they, you know, and what your combustion chamber does. You start understanding the logic behind that, and you can kind of you can gain more power in any motor, you know. But the one factor that always holds true is that compression, is that and that tighter squish. You know, I know a lot of people aim for around 20. Um, you get 20 in a bigger saw, though, you better have a decomp, because it'll yank your arm right off. But I think like the junk saw build I just had, that Makita, I'm sitting at 22 squish on that, and it's got great power, bunch of torque. Now the exhaust roof determines a lot of your RPM. I've noticed. Obviously there's a lot of other factors, you know, blow down, and you know where your intake is and where all this other stuff. But and again, I'm no pro, obviously, but this is just what I've learned. And you know, I like on that build that I did, you know, I'm like at 104, 103, 104 on the exhaust roof, 26, 25, 26 blow down, 80 on the intake, and 22 squish. And to get that, all I did was delete the gasket, because they have good numbers out of the factory. I deleted the gasket on that 7900 top end, and that brought me to 22 squish right there. That's awesome. And then I brought the exhaust up a little bit, brought the transfers up a little bit, the upper transfers, and then just kind of smoothed everything out. Oh, the intake was at 80 already too. So, I mean, it was easy. But it's that easy. People think this stuff's hard to gain more power than factory, and it's not that hard. Now, I noticed a lot of modern saws, they, you know, like a 550 MK2 Husqvarna. I mean, that's a hot rod from the go. You empty the can on the muffler, and you got you a little hot rod, man. Just bam. Echo 620 is a lot like that too. A lot of these, like the 562 Husky, that thing will go. And the RPMs are like, wow, screaming. So I think that you know, a lot of these companies, you know, they're understanding that, you know, higher performance sells, and so I think they're starting to go back to making their cylinders a little hotter out of the factory. But you know, you got to understand they also want that longevity, because they don't want to give you a new saw. So anyway, I'm done with that stuff. I'm not a pro, so I'm not going to, you know, act like I am. Tanton, my guy right there. Y'all say hey to Tanton. I've learned a ton from that guy too, man. You can do it all, bro. Tree climber, logger, builder. Oh, dude, the fencing production you have out there, golly, at such a young age. Heck of a dude, man. You got it going on, bro. John Bob said cheapy grinders rock. Yeah, they do. Especially if you're learning, right? Oh, let's talk about clone saws. You want to? People think because I have like clone saws on my channel, and I know John Bob can relate to this. I mean, he's building 3120s and everything else. But they're just fun. They're just so fun. And I'm learning a lot of, porting techniques and all these things. And I'm not going to go buy some OEM saw for that stuff. I screw it up and I'm out $200, you know? So these clones, you know, you get a $200 clone and a new top end's like 40 bucks or something if you screw it up. And then, you know, these purists come out of the woodwork. Oh, you sold your soul. Ah! It's like, give me a break with that stuff, man. They're just fun. It's fun to learn on. It's fun to see what you can do. And anyway, what do y'all think about that? I'm an OEM guy, trust me. Almost all my saws are OEM. $350 for a 400 steel top end. That's crazy, man. That's a lot of money. I'm not going to be learning on that, you know? I'm not going to be grinding on that if I don't know what I'm doing. It's just how it is. I just, you know, and people can think that if they want. I understand their argument. Don't get me wrong. I'm about as American as they come, man. I'm all about that. Just keep it in the U.S. and you know, a clone will not last as long as an OEM saw. I mean, you can, depends on what you do, of course, but you know, if you put a, you know, Chinese saw in a logger's hand and an OEM saw in a logger's hand, you know what's going to happen after X amount of time, you know? Just take it for what it's worth. It's cheap. It's cheap. You get what you pay for, and you know, I look at the innovative side of things. You know, I think it's great when people do this, and you know, and you know, get those saws, and it's logical. It's more logical if you get a saw like that and learn on it, and you know, it's intriguing anyway. You know, I don't know. Somebody come in and help me on this. Yeah, Dalmar. That's right. I love my Dalmars. Dalmar is one of the oldest companies in existence. Well, they used to be. They were going on 100 years old, believe it or not, and such a tragic story. But you know, what nothing you can do there. You know, I really wish McCulloch would have kept going and not. Imagine how awesome their saws would be right now if they would have kept going and not went the way of cheap production and selling out and all that. And imagine how awesome those saws would be right now, because they were about performance and longevity and you know, and that was a USA company, right? USA, Canada, USA, right? I'm trying to remember. I think it was. But man, I would give anything if they were still in business. Imagine how awesome their saws would be right now. But at that point in time, you know, they just couldn't, you know, hang with the big boys, I guess. It's too bad, man. Chainsaw Connect. What's up, buddy? I just saw your video last night. My God, that's funny. With the home light cylinder and all. You're wild, man. Yeah, Mac was built in the USA. I thought so. Plus they're yellow, so that's cool. I hate seeing orange saws, or red. You know, it's like the same thing over and over and over. I like that the different colors, and you know, Homelight did that a lot. Blues and reds and all that. That's pretty cool. McCulloch had their yellow. Dalmar, if you remember the Dalmar 112, the silver and black model? That was cool. I don't have one of those. I want one of those so bad. Good luck finding one. And then you go on the Dalmar group and he's like, yeah, check out this 112 I just got at a yard sale for $20. You're like, ah! So I haven't been done a live in a long time. This is fun. Oh, FGO. Yeah, FGO. That's another really underrated company. FGO, man, awesome, awesome saws. Every one of their saws are great. Just ask Tanton. So, and you don't even really hear about them hardly anymore. So, but man, what a good company. There's a lot of companies like overseas that we don't hear about too a lot. Whatever happened to Alpina? Is that the name of it? Alpina? Al, right? Is that Italian, maybe? Nick Pixel, what's up? No, I was on the live, Nick. I was on your live for a minute. I was working, man. Sucks. Work sucks. Can't go on YouTube and stuff, man. You gotta work. Dolmar was my favorite saw for a long time. Sorry, these keep moving. I can't read it. Need to find new crank seals for my 133. Yeah. Yeah, those Sachs Dolmars are, people are hoarding them, man. It's hard to find stuff. There's a guy though in New York, I think, that like has like a small warehouse, nothing but Dolmar. I can't remember. I got the information. I'll put it up on the videos sometime. Oh no, you're good, Nick. You guys are all famous and stuff. I get it. I'm just a peon. Plus, you had a lot going on with those toppers and stuff, and the people you were hanging around was a handful too. So I get it. That's the most I've seen Hopper work in a long time, and you had him working, Nick, with all those saws and stuff, help you get out of the truck and all that stuff. He was like, "Gosh, that's some work now." 308, what's up? Still cleaning up storm damage in southern Indiana. Yeah, I wasn't here when all that hit. I was on vacation and came back here to East Central Indiana, and there wasn't much here. It missed us. I don't know. It always misses us. It seems like it's weird. Well, there was one. Time it got us real good last year. Nothing you can do about Mother Nature. She does what she wants. Ain't nothing you can do but follow her up and clean up, you know. Anybody else have one of these umbrellas? It's like from the back, kind of folds down and all that. I do not recommend them. Mainly because of this right here. It's broke. I don't know if you can see it or not. That part right there breaks. Look, I got like this real high tensile like twine around it. Redneck engineering. Ingenuity. Yeah, so yeah. That's the flaw in those. Can't get nothing from China that's good anymore. That's a whole other conversation though. Yeah, Hopper was going at it, man. You know what? Yeah, Jeremy Bell is a good dude. He really is, man. He's one that's always stuck to what he does. This is what I do. Sorry if you don't like it, that's fine. This is what I do. If I can help you, I will. If not, let's be for buddies anyway. Just such a great guy, man. And he'd talk to anybody, anytime, help anybody about with anything, with his knowledge, and plus he's good at what he does. I mean, you know, from what I gather, and I talked to him quite a bit, but from what I gather, he's never really been into like the high performance end of things, until recently. He's always, just been a repair guy. You need something fixed, you can't fix it, he'll do it. And especially like McCulloch and chainsaws in general, and shoot, boat motors, all kinds of stuff, man. Farm machinery, he can do any of that. And I think here in the last couple of years, he's really started getting into because if you know how chainsaws work and operate and the numbers and all that, what you can do to make them hotter. So it was natural for him anyway. And I'm sure he's done it before, but he's really getting into it. And I got that 357 from him, and that thing goes, man. But I've seen him turn some pretty hot saws out, like Smitty's. His saw, man, that saw is strong. That what is it, 660 or 372? I can't remember. 372 clone, wasn't it? That thing goes, man. He did real good on that saw. But just yeah, Brian, such a great guy, man. Right, you hit it right on the head, Nick. Yes, sir. And there's a lot of people like that. Until you meet someone in person, don't take don't take everything at face value on YouTube, for example. Like Nick, I met him. He's it's like, oh, just BSing. It's there's a time, but it's kind of like work. It's work and play. So it don't take everything at face value on YouTube. A lot of people are different, and like Bodie, he's a perfect example. He's such a great guy, man, off camera. And not to say he's not a good guy on it. I'm just saying it's just a completely different thing. He's actually a pretty reserved guy, and people like that. And yeah, Hopper, he's such an awesome guy too, man. Such an awesome guy. Everybody's awesome, man. What do you do with the Kill AX I sent you? Oh, Tanton calling me out on my live. He's allowed to do that though. Oh, it's there, Tanton. We'll get to it, bro. I said that last time, didn't I? All right, later, grounder pounder. Yes, Hopper's awesome. Yeah, for sure. Oh my God, Sean, what we got? Yeah, yep. That's where it came from, China. What's up, Sean? Anyway, yeah, just Just thought I'd fix some breakfast and come out here and do a live because I haven't done one forever. Just say hey to everybody and show everybody I'm not in prison or anything. So, oh goodness. I'm gonna say hi, kitty cat. Look at this cat. That's the life right there, man. Look at that. That's the life. You got the life. I gotta head out, mate. Yeah, Nick. Good to see you, bud. Thanks for stopping by, man. You too. Yeah, I better hang it up too, guys. Got some stuff to do today, as usual. But I need to. My next video really needs to be my two Dalmars, the 5100S experimental one and the 5105 head to head, because one of those two is going to be my 50cc get together saw. So the next video I'd like to compare those with the same bar and chain through some like softer wood and get some times, and that'd be a cool next video, I think. So look forward to that. Those saws are mean, both of them. So anyway, I'm gonna head out too, guys. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna turn it off now. Bye.